Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I am here to talk about the Green Bay Packers beating the Detroit Lions 27-13 reaction. Very impressive win by the Green Bay Packers. They dominated this game from start to finish. The Lions got a garbage time touchdown there at the end. The Packers held them to 6 points until that garbage time touchdown. They gave up a single touchdown until then. Very impressive performance by Green Bay. They were phenomenal. Both sides of the football. Jordan Love looked really damn good out there. Threw 2 touchdowns. They didn't really run the ball great in the first half, given they only ran it a few times. They ran it better in the second half, had like 60-something yards, but great game from Jordan Love. He was phenomenal. Jared Goff really wasn't great. He had that interception and didn't really handle the pressure that well in this game. I don't know if it's taking time to maybe get used to these new coordinators now that they don't have Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson. They didn't run the ball effectively even when they tried to. Montgomery, Gibbs, each didn't run the ball well. Only had both of them had just over 2 yards per carry. And Jared Goff didn't really throw the ball that great as well. He averaged only 7 yards per completion. He didn't really throw it down the field. And Jared Goff just didn't look good this first week. Just the Lions' offense in general didn't look good. Look, I still think they're going to be a good team. It's just maybe could take them time getting used to different coordinators. I forget who their offensive coordinator is, but I think like Terrence something Shepard's their defensive coordinator. Their defense got lit up as well. But Jared Goff just didn't have any interest in throwing the ball down the field. None. This whole entire game. And he didn't handle pressure at all well when there was. Micah Parsons had a nice play where he got pressure and forced the interception. But at least the only highlight was Isaac Tesla getting his first career NFL touchdown. But the Lions' defense, just no pressure at all in this game. They didn't get a single sack. Just not much pressure at all. The offense was pretty vanilla for the most part. So, but impressive performance by Green Bay at home. They might win this division this year, man. Because they got I know they're a young team, but they got a damn good team. And especially having Michael Parsons in that defense, I think that can make their defense even better. Especially when he plays more. Gets more into that, getting to that game, that speed of the game, getting to football shape. Gotta give them credit, dude. Their defense was phenomenal. But Jared Goff, not a good game, man. But I'm curious, where do those deep shots go? Where did those aggressive deep shots go from last year? Did Ben Johnson really matter that much? Or, Xavier McKinney's a damn good safety. I think Green Bay is a pretty good secondary. But maybe there just wasn't anywhere for him to throw. But Michael Parsons got pressure when he was out there in the limited snaps he got. I'm not going to say I'm buying Green Bay, but I still think they're going to be a damn good team in contention for this division. Maybe the Lions won't be that good this year. Like, losing both coordinators, I think, was a big deal. And maybe Ben Johnson was making the reads easy for Goff. I'm not going to say all that with just week 1. I'm going to question some things, but I'm not going to come on here and flat out say that. We got to see more. I got to see more to see if that's that big of a factor. Because people don't realize Green Bay has a damn good defense. Like, they have pretty good defense, obviously, with Micah Parsons, but obviously they also have that secondary. Xavier McKinney, Isaiah Williams, Keyshawn Nixon. They got Edgerrin Cooper, Quay Walker, Lucas Van Ness on that defense. So, people realize that they have a pretty damn good defense, and their offense is good as well. Like, you'll look at the skill positions, and maybe they're not the most talented, like Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, but those are good receivers. Well, I don't know if Romeo Dobbs is a good receiver, but I think he's a decent receiver. but they really spread the football out in the first half. Nine Packers had a reception in the first half, so they done a really good job spreading the football out as well. You look at their skill positions; they're not the best players, but they're good. But yeah, I talked about how Jared Goff had a really terrible game. Jordan Love had a good game, I thought, 16-22. I didn't go over Jared Goff's stat line. 31-39, 225 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Really stat padded in garbage time. Jordan Love was 16-22, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 72 completion rate in this game. Not a good one, you know. This is Jordan Love's first win over the Lions at Lambeau Field as a starting quarterback. They let off the gas in the bit in the second half, but Jordan Love was in sync with his pass catchers in this one, got everyone involved. Jordan Love started red hot. The Packers defense played fast and hard from start to finish, and Josh Jacobs in the pass rush helped put the game away. They won the turnover battle 1-0, the sack battle 4-0, committed only 4 penalties, a statement made here in week 1. Micah Parsons and Jordan Love dominated. The Packers got a sack also from Micah Parsons. Missy, man. You'll look at the stat sheet and be like, oh, he only had 188 yards. Well, they didn't have to pass the ball in the second half, really, because their defense really dominated this whole game. And he done most of that in the first half. He didn't really have to do much in the second half, because they got the run game going and the defense cooked really this whole game. But yeah, Josh Jacobs, 19 runs, 66 yards, and a touchdown for Josh Jacobs. Romeo Doubs, 2 catches, 68 yards. Jaden Reed, 3 catches, 45 yards, and a touchdown. Dontavian Wicks, 2 catches, 30 yards. Matthew Golden, 2 catches, 16 yards. And Tucker Kraft, 2 catches, 16 yards, and a touchdown. So, thought a good day by the receiving corps. But they showed their defense front is really good because they only allowed 46 rushing yards as well. That's going to be a good Thursday night game, man. Packers, Commanders. Oh, that's going to be a good one, man. But we went over the Packers stat sheet. They're 1-0. They had 1.5 sacks from Rashawn Gary, 1 from Micah Parsons, 1 from White, an interception from Evan Williams, half a sack from Van Ness. Kicker McManus was 2 for 2. And they improved to 1-0. They had 10 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter, 0 in the third quarter, 10 in the fourth quarter. The Lions, they dropped to 0-1. They had 3 in the second quarter, 3 in the third quarter, and 4 in the seventh quarter. They dropped to 0-1. We'll go over more of their stat sheet. David Montgomery, 11 runs, 25 yards. Just not much there all day running the ball. Gibbs, 9 runs, 19 yards. Just, like I said, not much there. Packers defense front really dominated. And that Lions offensive line might not be as good as it was last year and missing their coordinators. We'll see going forward, but that could be a missing piece. 2 big missing pieces. Laporta, 6 catches, 79 yards. St. Brown, 4 catches, 45 yards. Gibbs, 10 catches, only 31 yards. Williams, 4 catches, 23 yards. Montgomery, 4 catches, 18 yards. Raymond, 2 catches, 16 yards. And Tesla, 1 catch, 13 yards and a touchdown. Arkansas rookie right there. But they didn't get any pressure. And like I said, no sacks. Just didn't get any pressure in this one. Their kicker went 2 for 2, though. But yeah, like I said, they didn't get much pressure in this one. While the Packers did, while they got 4 sacks and won the turnover battle. And just dominated from start to finish. So let's go over your team stats here. Packers, 266 total yards, 188 passing, 78 rushing, 5.7 yards per play, 15 first downs, 4 for 10 on third down, 1 for 1 on fourth down, 47 total plays, no sacks, 3 punts, 4 penalties, no fumbles, no interceptions, 24 minutes of time of possession. Lions, 246 total yards, 200 passing, 46 rushing, 3.8 yards per play, 17 first downs, 5 for 15 on third down, 3 for 4 on fourth down, 65 total plays. They allowed 4 sacks, so their offensive line was bad, 3 punts, 6 penalties, no fumbles, had an interception, 35 minutes time of possession, so it'll be like, oh, the total yards, but the Packers just let it up in the second half. They just took their foot off the gas because their defense was so good they didn't have to really do anything flashy. It was really the first half where they were up 17-3 But yeah, just a dominant statement win. And great game from Micah Parsons while he was out there. And Jordan Love was most successful attacking lines in the intermediate part of the field. But the Lions' rushing offense averaged 2.1 yards per carry, today their lowest since Week 6 of 2023. And they've ran the ball very well, but today, no. Micah Parsons played 45% of the defensive snaps, 29 of 65. I think he'll get more into game shape now, and he'll probably play more. He'll play more snaps going forward. But a sensational win by the Packers, dominant in every phase. When you lose elite coaches, elite coordinators, maybe this is what happens. We'll just have to see going forward. But impressive win for the Packers, 27-13. So that's really all I gotta say here. I'm not gonna yap too much longer. Impressive win. So, that's all to say. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Until next time, Malcolm, peace. And I'll see you later tonight for Ravens-Bills. A big Sunday night matchup with two MVPs. Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. That should be a good one. Peace.